Okay, MTT3, it says keys. We're in C major. So let's have a read of this. What have we got to do? If someone tells you that a piece of music is in the key of C major, it means that the music you hear will mostly use the notes from the scale of C major. Okay? So you may have heard me talk about this piece is in the key of C major. It's in the key of G minor, that kind of thing. What on earth does that all mean? Well, let's have a look. Within any key, the first degree of the scale, whatever the register, okay, is the tonic. So the first degree of the scale is also called the tonic. So we've got a scale down here, and the first note, that's what the degree means, the first note of the scale, the first degree of the scale is called the tonic. That's just a name that we give to it, okay? Don't worry about why it's called tonic. For grade 1, you need to know that it can also be called do, okay? We're not going to worry too much about that. That's a different system, all right? So just think about it's the first note of the scale, and we call it the tonic. Tunes often begin and end on the tonic, with the result that it sounds special. The tonic sounds special, okay? It's actually the strongest note in that key. Here's the scale of C major going up. So we've got C, D, E, F, G, and then A, B, C. And we always end on the same note we started. And so that's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and that's the 8th degree, or you can call it the first degree again, because it's the same note, C and C is the first, so it just repeats. So that's also the tonic, okay? And you can see this S here is telling you that between E and F is a semitone, and between B and C is a semitone. Remember back to the first MTT. So all of these are tones. C to D is a tone, and then a tone, and then we've got a semitone, and then tone, 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 and then that's a semitone. Okay. On the keyboard, I can show you that looks from MTT1. That looks like this. C, we've got a tone, tone, and then a semitone, tone, 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 semitone. And actually, that pattern repeats for all of the keys, every major key. Okay, so answer the following questions. Give 2 possible names for the first degree in the scale. Well, they've written that for you. Which note is the tonic in key of C major? So I'm not going to tell you the answers for these, but if you've listened there, then you should know what the tonic is in C major. Which note is the tonic? What's the name of the note that's the tonic? If you write a piece in the key of C major, from which scale will you take most of the notes? Again, it's written up there. If it's in the key of C major, which scale will it be? If you listen to a piece in the key of C major, on which note will the music often begin and end? That's also written up there. Write the scale of C major going up. Use semibreves and number the degrees of the scale. Okay, so we're doing exactly what it says here, except we're in the bass clef, not the treble clef. So I'll just start you off. We want to find C, and we're using semibreve. So semibreve will look like this. So with bass clef, space is all cows. So there's the first C in that space there. Okay, and we'll name that 1. And I'm not going to do any more. Well, I'll do one more. You can go up a step from there, and after that, you keep going. And you're going to have 2, 3, 4, and so on, all the way up to 8 or 1 here. Okay? So you can write those out, and you get 8 points, so 1 point for each. Circle the C's in the scale you have written above. So circle which ones are C in that scale. Mark the semitones in the following music with a bracket, just like that or like that, and an S, just like they did up at the top here. Okay, so you need to do that on here. So where will those semitones be? And remember I said it's always the same pattern: tone, 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 semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Okay, so mark the semitones in the following music. Oh, we've just done that. Sorry. So what you want to do is to have a look here. You can see that what we've got here is a C major scale, but it's, instead of going up, it's coming down. So if you start here, you can see from up here, we've got, that's the C, and then the next note up is a D, and then E, and then between E and F is a semitone, so I'm going to put the semitone here, okay? All right, I'll do that for you. We've got another ascending scale here, so where are those semitones going to be? Okay, it's the same pattern as up there. Okay, that's MTT3, so hopefully that was okay. See you in lesson.